In this sample of a 45, 45, 90 right triangle, what we're given here is we're given a hypotenuse value. This hypotenuse value is example of one that is an even value. There is a difference between the even valued hypotenuses and the odd ones. So keep that in mind as we go through this problem. So what I would do first here is I would set up our rule for our sides. Taking a look here, we got a leg length that is x, a leg rule here that is x, and our hypotenuse rule, which is x root 2. To start the problem off, we're going to start where our value is. We're going to make our value equal to our rule. Our rule is x root 2. So x root 2 equals 16 is our equation. We're going to solve that for x. So to do that, we're going to divide both sides by root 2. So our root 2's here, x root 2 over root 2. The root 2's would cancel out, and we end up with a 16 divided by root 2. That gives us a denominator that we have to rationalize. Now this is a little different than the 30, 60, 90s because we're dealing with a root 2 in the denominator instead of a root 3. So being that this is a root 2, that form of 1 that we multiply by is now root 2 over root 2 instead of root 3 over root 3. The reason we do that is because on the bottom we want root 2 times root 2, which is going to give us a value of root 4, which is 2. And on the top we have 16 times root 2. So 16 times root 2 is 16 root 2. Root 2 times root 2 is root 4, which equals 2. Now we have numbers here, 16 and 2, that are reducible, so we're going to reduce that down. That gives us a value of 8 root 2 for x. Our legs, our shortcut for our leg is simply x, so we know what x is. X is 8 root 2. We simply put that in for the x value, giving us 8 root 2. And both of our legs have the same value, so they're both 8 root 2 for this example.